Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the episode of Fangirlz Assemble. We are here on a Friday.
We assembled. What's up?
I was very tired last Sunday because I was traveling a bit, and I DM'd D&D one shot, and I was just wiped out. But I texted Kristan, I was like, hey, can we reschedule? And because she is an angel walking amongst us on Earth, she's like, yeah, sure, Friday's fine. I'm like, okay, cool. So here we are.
On a Friday. We're doing it.
Yeah.
Hey, there's some people here. Thank you for joining us.
Welcome. Hello to you too. Oh, it opens up weird. I've been switching up the little like things.
Mm-hmm. Fancy.
And I don't know if you've noticed, but I have a new chair.
Oh, yeah.
Breaking news. Breaking haul.
Wow. Is that part of your haul?
Sure. Here it is.
Where you just like forget
Racing.
pink. I don't want to do this.
But I can game real fast.
Is that how that works?
It's because the pink one is wicked broken.
Oh, I see.
It's like on a slope. I was like, oh no. So
it's nice.
splurged on this finance chair.
Does it feel nice?
That'll pay off. Oh my god.
Good.
It's way better than the other one. I hate that it's not pink, and I'm not doing my whole aesthetic.
Mm-hmm.
But this is more professional for work.
Yeah,
and it matches this. There's like
it looks nice.
Palette.
It looks very nice. I like it.
Yeah. Who can see old chair, Jess? I don't know what I'm gonna do with this old chair. Goodwill. Somebody can probably fix it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't have the patience. Someone. Hey, Gabby. Oh my God.
Hey.
Mary. James Una is worn out from doggy school, so she's asleep. But maybe my cat will show up. Hey, Chris.
Hey.
Well, welcome everyone. It's our first show of the month, which feels weird because it's the 11th today. But just with the days, it just feels
It is weird. Yeah.
But tonight is hauls and reads.
Yeah.
Before we talk about hauls and reads, we got to talk about some stuff you can read that you can haul from InStockTrades.com, our lovely sponsor.
Yes.
So we've sung the praises of InStockTrades.com several times over. You can get up to 50% off on all your books. And if you spend over $50 in the US, you get free shipping, which is wonderful. It arrives great. And, my birthday is coming up in a few weeks. Oh. So if you want to buy me books from Stock Trades or gift cards, I won't say no.
I think she's saying you have to.
It's the big 3-0, guys.
Ooh, to get the best deals, too, you got to go there. There are some deals on the front page, by the way. There's some Omnis that are like 55% off. So check those out. That is a deal.
That is some sexy numbers.
Yeah.
Aw, Lloyd. We'll gladly. Love Friday shows. I think it fills a niche. You should do more shows on Friday. It's kind of nice.
Yeah, I like it too.
It's kind of relaxing, really.
Mm-hmm.
I don't often have stuff going on Fridays.
Yeah, and it's like the end of the, you just worked, and now we're just chilling out.
Just chilling. Yeah, Elliot was like, what show you got today? It's like Halls and Reads. He's like, oh, so you're just sticking around? I was like, yep.
That's what we're here for.
I got a question. I'm a Brubaker fan. Haven't read Gotham Central. Is it one of the best works of him?
Yes.
I think so. Really is. It's very good.
I very much think so. We did a video on that. Oof. Probably, was it last year before?
Girl, I don't know.
I don't know. We don't know time anymore. But you could probably type in Fangirlz Gotham Central and find it. But yeah, let me bring out this chonky beast right here.
It's a big boy.
Oh, it's the biggest boy. Look at that guy. Yeah, this is completely worth it. 100%. So good. I mean, and the art's brilliant. Goes with the story very well.
Oh, yeah. And plus, a Brubaker Record team.
Oh,
forget about it.
Yes, so good.
So good. Joachim. You're on at midnight for me. Too bad I have to work tomorrow. We'll watch tomorrow after work. Yay. Thanks for even coming to comment. Yeah, I have the trades because I didn't get the omnibus.
Yeah.
I think you can easily read it
online
back. Too. Oh, yeah.
And it has to come back. I mean, I don't know what
they make that not Gotham Central show.
Oh, yeah. That'll probably do it. I think you're right,
too. Who knows? DC's a mess.
True that. We cannot predict them. Why are we trying? I don't know.
Yep. So, hauls and reads. I did haul a few things.
Yeah, tell me.
And I impulsively read things during work the other day. So
You know what? I wondered that because I was on Goodreads at work as well, and I was like, "Is Maddie reading?" I saw you reading some stuff.
Well,
I was
that's when most of my reading gets up. It's not right before a show. It's like I'm at the office, I have nothing to do, and so I'm just reading things on Comixology Unlimited.
Yeah.
And thank God for Goodreads, because that's the way I log it. So
I know, right?
Just wait until one morning when I've read like 5 books out of nowhere, and I was like, wait.
Beautiful. I love it. I'm going there right now.
I ordered this. Oh man, it's like, this is what beauty people do, right? Oh no, it's
yeah, they do.
So I ordered this forever ago, and it just never arrived. So I assumed it was canceled, and then maybe it was. Like February ordered this. Like pre-ordered it last year.
Like Amazon or like somewhere else?
Amazon.
Okay. So you wouldn't earn any money.
Yeah, they refunded it.
Yeah.
But I love Q-Posket figures. I have a Wonder Woman 2, and I have some One Piece ones. But I love the style.
The big eyes. That's cute.
And I'm not, like, I like Harley Quinn, like anybody else does. But I'm not, like, huge Harley Quinn. But there's something about this figure that I love the outfit for. More so, and there's, like,
I like how she's just
different versions of this Q-Posket. But I wanted the one with the white shirt. I don't know why. Just aesthetically.
It's cute.
It finally arrived. Randomly.
I like her hair. Yeah, that's awesome.
4 months after it should have arrived. So I'm really glad, because I had ordered a Sailor Jupiter Q-Posket too, and they canceled that one. I was like, and then the price like jumped afterwards. Same with this one. Yeah. So I was like, oh man,
that's a bummer.
Right. But she's so cute.
But you got it. Nice.
Also, sorry, I know this thing where we go back and forth, but on the end of my last Old Reader New Reader, I happened to show a figure that I broke right before Old Reader New Reader. Did you see it?
No.
So right before the show, I had this like tapestry up on here. I think you've seen it before. Where I have it for work, and then I take that down before the show.
Oh no!
And when I did that,
you were taking it down.
I don't know if you can see. Here's a little like preview. Right here is where my Frank Cho Wonder Woman sits.
Oh no!
I don't know if you can tell from right here, but she's missing something.
Oh.
And let me show you this nightmare fuel.
Oh my gosh, that's not what I expected. Oh my god.
It's like an Angelica Pickles doll. Look at that.
Yes. It's a Cynthia.
She's got.
Oh my gosh. Oh, it's worse than Cynthia. Her head crater. You can make her hair.
Well, I've got it all. I still have all the pieces.
Oh, okay.
I'll glue it back together. This is the third very expensive figure I've broken.
Is Elliot like, what are you doing? Put it in a box.
Well, like one of those you have got
glass cages
touching things, and I didn't mean to.
Oh, it'd be weird if you meant to, but
at least Cynthia had some strands.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Anyways, we can go back and forth. I just got, and I didn't take my meds this afternoon.
I love that. Okay. Obvious. Are we hauling? Is that what we're doing?
Yeah, let's haul.
Okay. So you know the package that Freddie mentioned, I think on the last show, that was just in a black hole for me for months. It feels like I think
it was with that figure.
It was like a month, but yeah, that's funny. Finally came, so I got to show some of that. Heart in a Box, Kelly Thompson. Look, I don't know anything about this, but I love Kelly Thompson. So it's Dark Horse. I like the art.
Oh, I like it. I like the big old eyes.
Looks cute,
glasses.
big eyes. I'm in. We're doing it. I'm just going to do the Freddie stuff. How about that?
Go for it.
He gave me the Alias Trades, because I've still never read this.
I haven't either. I feel like we would like it.
Yeah.
I watched the show.
Yeah. Same. But... yeah. I feel like I'm going to like it, so I'm excited for that. Let's see. I don't know if you remember this. Maybe you do. From the 90s, Freshman, which was a Seth Green situation. And I read some of this back when I was a teenager with my dad. I think he had some of the singles, but I never finished it. And he was like, do you like Seth Green? I was like, I love Seth Green. So I'm really excited for this, because I don't think it's going to hold up. But I'm excited, because what if it does? Like,
I'm eager to hear about it.
I'll definitely tell you about it. Let's see here. Some cute little singles. We like those. Yeah,
That's
we like
a cute
those.
dwarf. Is that like a Jen Bartel cover?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta
It's
love
so
her.
easy to pick her out. I'm like,
I know, right? She's so good. Rawhide Kid. I believe. Okay, coming up. Bombshells United, because I never went for it. Right?
we gotta.
I'm gonna go for it. And Marvel 8.
I like United because Donna Troy shows up.
Yeah. Okay, I'm excited.
Even though I thought Bombshells was fine.
Yeah, I mean, I'm with you, but I'm gonna try it.
Yeah.
I believe this Marvel Apes was the one because he was like, I threw in a book for Reed, and I'm like, I think this is it because this has Reed written all over it,
That's gotta be.
and it looks crazy. I'm stoked. I'm stoked for him. So I look forward to him seeing that because he's gonna be like, this is my jam, 100%.
Oh, absolutely.
So that's the Freddy box. Thank you so much, Freddy. I'm glad it came out of the black hole of doom of the USPS situation.
Okay, tradesies time. I picked up some floppies from my pull list, which I now have.
Ooh, so fancy.
I know. I wanted to check on all my DC Pride stuff, but then I got distracted because I wanted to ask in person because I don't trust them online, like because we use Facebook message. But I wanted to be in person, like, okay, confirm with me in person which of these I can get. But
yeah,
there was a line. I was like, oh.
Yeah, I feel
why
that.
are other people here?
Yeah, get out of my store. That's what you should tell them. This is my store.
I got the newest Star Wars High Republic stuff.
Nice.
I was continuing to pick all it up, even if I'm behind on reading them.
Love them.
And on Impulse, I got the Stargirl Spring Break special, which is like a one-shot. Which
that sounds
really
fun.
cute.
Is it nice and chunky?
It's kind of thick.
Yeah, cool.
I'm glad for Stargirl to be back, and they're bringing in some like JSA stuff, so I think that'll be cool. Like they're bringing back that like Ollie and Roy were in that group, which is cool. I'm collecting everything Roy Harper's in all summer, so
you have to.
And hopefully they still have Pride issues in because I can't remember if I had pre-ordered them or not. But I also went to Half Price Books.
Yes, you
We
must.
got there 10 minutes before they're closing because they've changed their hours because of
the
panini that we're in. So we got there and I was like, no, but I want to get things. But I was in a hurry. It's like, well, I can't leave without grabbing something. So I grabbed Lucky Penny.
I read that a few years ago and I loved it. Now it's been years, so
I just saw Oni Press and I saw this cute cover and there's a cat.
Yeah, and the art's cute. But I remember loving it. Let me check my Goodreads rating.
Yeah, please. I don't know what it's about. There's like a little blurb at the top from Noelle Stevenson. And I was like, well, if they like it, it's fine. Oh, okay, good.
In 2016, I gave it 5 stars. So we'll see.
And there's a little review from John Allison.
That's probably why I picked it up, yeah.
But yeah, it looks cute. If Penny Brighton didn't have bad luck, she'd have no luck at all. She lost her job and her apartment in the same day. So
I loved it, apparently.
The style is very spot on.
Reminds me of Brian Lee O'Malley style.
Yeah, exactly. Hopefully it holds up better. I love Scott Pilgrim.
Yeah, well, yeah.
But, and based on recommendations from a lot of friends who've read Star Wars stuff, every time it comes up, they're like, you've got to read Lost Stars by Claudia Gray. Because I wanted to pick up the manga, and they're like, no. Read this first, and then you can pick up the manga. So definitely had to do that. Oh, Gabby, you don't have one in New York City?
They're in weird places.
We have 2 in our city. 2.
Yeah.
But then Kristan has what's that thing you have that's really cool?
Second and Charles. Yeah, there's
Second and Charles.
Yeah, it's very strange where these places are. Half Price Books is very weird. Like Nashville didn't have one for a long time. Now they have one. It's like that's weird that Nashville has one and you all have 2. Like it's like, okay.
I have no idea. It's so weird. Yeah, it's weird. Yeah, our town has like 2 Half Price Books and like 4 or 5 comic book stores.
It's crazy.
It's weird. And, we have one of them that's really nice. No, there's two that are really nice. And then I'm forever sad for Kristan because hers sucks. But at least you have second trial.
Yeah. I pretty much say I don't have a comic store because it sucks so bad.
Wait, but you guys have a book off? Okay, Gabby, listen.
Yeah, you gotta go to book
understand.
Off. I haven't even been, but I know of it. You know what I mean? I know the love.
I've been to so many book offs in Japan. Like all my Japanese shit's from book off. It's my favorite.
That's awesome.
My favorite place. All the PS1 games for like 100 yen. Oh, so good. But yeah, that was my haul. I feel like I hauled other things, but some of them were in my haul video, so I don't remember, and I have to bring upstairs. So, but that's still, fair. These are some things.
Yeah, those are some great things. The other two, but I think I just I have a few more. Wind, which I've read and loved.
Oh my god, it is on my wish list. I want it so bad.
It's so good.
To read it.
This was actually this is a cute little hardcover copy.
Is that a special edition? Because it looks different. I think it's a special edition.
Jess ordered 2, and he was like, "You want this?" And I was like, "Yes, I love Wind." So yes. I'm reading it in singles on Hoopla, and it's so good. And I love the art and the story. You're gonna love it.
So good. Oh, I already know.
So good. Yeah, you already know. I got a Kickstarter coming. Wakamo, which is a Magnetic Press book. It has a nice really little dent in the side. Gotta love it. I mean, every Kickstarter I get now has something.
Yeah.
But the art's pretty beautiful. We love that. What's it about? Don't ask me. I just kind of blindly back Magnetic Press sometimes now. And it has a ribbon, so we love that. I believe it was a stretch goal.
That's all I need.
That's all I need in life.
All I need is a ribbon.
I still haven't read any Master Keaton, but I found this really cheap, so I got volume 8.
Ooh, nice. I forgot that was a series.
I know, right? My cat Loki, also found for very cheap. I mean,
it's Tokyo Pop.
But look at
that's the olden days.
My cat Loki. This is a cat. I don't know.
That's cute.
I needed that. Also found very cheap. Never owned this. Read it many years ago. Loved it. Of course, Demona. I was like, oh
yeah.
Like, it was at a used store.
I've never read it either, and I feel like that's the one that everyone talks about. Like forever.
We should read it together.
Is it getting animated, or did I dream that up?
It was gonna get a movie, and then it was like canceled before it started.
Oh, there we go.
Which I believe was a Disney situation. It was gonna be like their first LGBT whatever no, and then they were like, "We're done." It's like, okay, cute.
That sounds about right.
Yeah, it would be a great movie. So sad, but I'm gonna reread this because it's been many years. I was just never owned it, and I picked this up again, dirt cheap. Don't know anything about it. No idea. But look at how cute the cover is.
Oh my god.
Tenko King. Yeah, and then I like the art.
Oh, I like it.
Yeah. What's it about? Don't ask me. Don't ask me what it's about.
Well, you know what? It's like, oh, I see a thing. It looks cute enough. Bring it home.
And it was dirt cheap, and I was like, this is what I do. I get comics that are dirt cheap, and they look cute. So that's my thing.
That's why I love a good half-price book splurge. It's just really exciting.
Yep. The best. Oh, I did get this bookmark. Best of Both Worlds. Cat Dog.
Oh, nice.
I needed it.
You did.
Yeah.
It's very you.
Thanks. So, what'd you read?
Let me open up my Goodreads.
Yeah, I get that.
Because I won't know until I open it up. I read volume 1 of Flowers of Evil.
Yeah.
Which I saw that you rated with a 4 out of 5.
I'm going to look up when I read that, because 2015 was 6 years ago. So I don't know how I feel about it now, but it's one of those things where I'm like, I question some ratings from that far. I have them still. I would read them again.
I saw a lot of people talk about this series, unless I'm just imagining a different book. I'm not sure about it.
It's the same.
I gave it 3 out of 5. I was like, well, it's neat, the thing they're doing.
I think I remember it getting better.
Yeah.
I should revisit it. It's the same Blood on the Tracks creator.
Oh, okay.
Which is so good. But Blood on the Tracks, I think, is better.
Well, this
Again,
was early work, I think. So.
Yeah, and it's been 6 years, so I don't really. Do I remember that? Not really.
And this is just volume 1, so I may feel differently as it goes on. Because it's like this bullying situation where this guy, he really likes this girl, and she accidentally leaves her gym clothes, and he can't help but take them with the intent to bring it back, but it's too late, and a girl caught him about it. And like that's weird bullying stuff, like making him wear the girl's clothes under his stuff while he's out on a date with her and stuff.
It's definitely a series that'll make you uncomfortable. I remember that.
And I love really creepy things, but for something about it didn't stick with me.
It's on Comixology.
Yeah, it's on Unlimited.
I bet it all is on there. Oh, just the 2? It's so short.
More, but I started reading Happiness by the same author as Flowers of Evil. It's pretty good. I'd still like to read more because I like this type of thing, and if they continue to write that, I'd probably like it. And I may even like volume 2. Sometimes it happens that way where you start it and you're like, I don't know. And then
right. Totally.
Something I did super, super like, though, 5 stars out of 5 stars, I'd like for us to read it, is To Your Eternity.
You know, I've heard so many good things about that. Is that also Comixology?
You can read the first volume.
Okay.
Which is a bummer because I don't know where else I can read it because I don't think it's a Show and Jump thing.
Yeah, it's not. I think it's Kodansha, maybe.
Yeah, and the anime, at least the dubbed one, just started being released on HBO Max. That's 2 episodes out, which is basically the same amount. Like, it covers the first volume. But it's really good. It's not what I thought it was going to be. Because I saw The Boy with the Wolf, and I was like, okay, it's going to be a weird traveling together story. Like, cute. And people are like, no, it's going to wreck you. I was like, okay.
And it did.
But beautiful, though. It's beautiful. Absolutely 5 out of 5 stars. I need to like start saving screen things I can show the picture because I feel like it's really boring to be like me just say what I read. I'm
gonna do some of that too, so don't worry.
I also this is my big Comixology Unlimited run because that's what I do once or twice a month. I just sit at my computer at work and I just read. But I read Forever Bitch by Digley. Digley, I don't know, but it's French. I mean, it's I'm assuming it's a French author set in France. Which you have to keep in mind when reading it because there's like certain things that I'd be like, oh man, really, guys? But it's a different cultural sense, like a lot of like body talk and stuff. But it's all about this group of friends. It's these 3 girls, and one of them is in like a happy relationship. One is in a happier relationship, like annoyingly so, and one friend just got broken up with and she's very bitter. And you have this girl in the middle that's kind of trying to juggle both of them. The girl who's always like in a couple, who's like just like, oh my god, my life is so great. Sex positive, it's very good. I would have given it like 5 stars if not for some like body talk, but it's because I don't like that. Like not anymore. Like I don't need to deal with the whole like body shaming deal. But it was fun. The art's really good. It reminds me a lot of Jen Wong, but she drew like more adult situations. Because I mean, there's sex in here. It's very French, very just like talk about it all in here. But yeah, and read Awkward.
Yeah,
part of the Berrybrook Middle School series.
So good.
Loved it.
It's so good.
Very, very cute art club with the science club and the very awkward, like, I don't know. It's just
I love her art too. Her art is like perfect for the series.
Oh, absolutely.
And you love like all the characters. It's so good.
And it's just a tinge anime inspired, which I think is cute.
Totally.
And I reread all of Snot Girl, and I still don't know what's happening. I still like it a lot.
I love that.
I think that's coming from growing up with manga. You know?
Mm-hmm. Like Utena, where you're like, what's going on?
Yeah, and I grew up with like, because I read all the shoujo manga growing up, like all of it. And so all the tropes are in there.
Mm.
Even the tropes about the friendships and stuff and like having a vapid, main character. Very like Legally Blonde, but if she was more self-centered. It's more like Clueless. I guess would be a better way to describe it. And the girl the person I did the show with, didn't have that background. So I think they had a different experience. But for me, I'm just like, oh, this is every manga trope, but in a thing.
Yeah, I started that video. I need to finish it because I'm curious. I think I just read the first trade, but I was like, what's happening? Because the first one ends with that thing where you're like, oh my gosh, right?
Well, yeah, and I still don't know what's happening, but it's just enough of a mystery
that you need to know.
Brian does a good job of like very just kind of slightly putting it in there. And the styles and references are great too. Like by volume 3, they do this whole bit where they reference Terrace House, the reality show, and I love Terrace House, and so I thought that was great.
Nice.
But yeah, I think if you grow up reading like Shoujo Beat and like Nana and stuff, Snob Girl it's just like the next step. But yeah, that is what I read. Also, we have a question from Gabby. I'm curious to know what both of your reading routines are like. Do you usually read multiple books at a time, or do you like to concentrate on one story at a time?
Yeah, I personally read more than one for different reasons. So like right now I'm in a One Piece volume, but I'm kind of waiting until the end of the month to read that, so it's fresh in my head to like finish it, you know? So that's on my currently reading shelf. That's why I'm looking at right now. And then I started a trade that I misplaced. So where is it? I don't know. That's why I'm currently reading that. I have to find that later. And then Buffy, I'm reading digitally. So I started, that's part of my reads. It's transitioning right in. Thank you, Gabby. So I'm on Buffy issue 21 because I'm trying to get caught up for the new Boom series. And I'm reading all that digitally. So a lot of that I'm reading at work because I'm able to just like read on my phone or whatever.
Yeah.
So I'm always currently reading something digitally, typically. And I just started before, like earlier today, because I just wanted to, Dimension 21 Volume 2, which is so good.
It so bad. It looks so cool.
You're going to enjoy it. If y'all don't remember me talking about Volume 1, it's all set, like, so it's all surrounding this girl who's like a home health aide for seniors. Yeah. So, and it's all like short stories, like Ito style. And it very much reminds me of Ito. Like, it's so trippy and weird. So this first one, just for example, is a short story about this guy. Because even the art, it's like, okay, we see you, this weird horror art. And it's New Year's Day, and he's freaking out because he has so many grandchildren. And they all demand money for him every New Year's Day. And he's like, I got to get out of here. They're literally taking all of my money because there's so many. I had a lot of kids. They had a lot of kids, and they keep having kids. So now I have so many grandchildren.
That's so good.
I've got to get out of here. So here's the kids all demanding money. They're like, it's New Year's Day. Let me get... And he's literally like pennies trying to give them money, and it's so funny. So it's funny and weird and just crazy.
10 out of 10. I don't even need to read it.
It's great art. Like, I love these title pages too. There was another good one that I read about this older lady. She was actually in the first volume, and her power that she didn't know she had until she got older was she was losing her memory. And so anytime she would forget who a person is, what a thing is, like a concept even, let's say it's TVs, all the TVs would disappear. Because she can't remember it, they would go away. So, yeah, isn't that cool? So she'd be like, I don't know who you are, son. And then he'd just like slowly unravel.
Black Mirror episode.
Yeah, right? Like, it was so good. So this one, she comes back and they're like, okay, we put her on medication. She's not using her powers anymore. It's fine. But then something else weird starts happening with her. Let's see. What exactly? Am I in the middle of this? No, I'm not. I'm thinking of a different one. I know, I should have remembered. Okay, so she starts like thinking things happen that didn't, and so they start happening. So like she's like, oh yeah, that's whenever, like, she remembers like War of the Worlds?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes. So she remembers that, and she's like, oh yeah, that happened. So then UFOs start attacking. And it's like War of the Worlds outside. And so like these things, she starts changing history. So this girl's like, we gotta fix this. Like, we gotta get her back. So all of this horrible stuff starts happening that she's remembered that didn't happen. Anyway, it's crazy. It's great. It's just really unique. And I'm like, I've never read anything like this. Even though Ito's so weird and great, I feel the same way, you know? It's awesome.
I'll also answer your question. I don't have a routine. It's all random. It depends on where the dopamine is.
I feel that.
Where my focus is. So like for a show, I'll read it all. I will concentrate on one story at a time because I have to just read that thing right before the show. And if it's a longer thing, I'll do it over a few days, but like I won't remember details unless I read it right before. I have to do it that way. But if I get on a kick, it just depends. If I hyper focus, I'll just sit there and just read a whole bunch of stuff. And it just depends. And if I have all the books of a thing, I'll just read that thing. But if I don't, then I'll read one and I'll come back to it later.
Mm-hmm. I do a lot of that
Or if I'm
too.
not in the mood for it. Sometimes you're like, because like I'm in the middle of a few different series on comiXology, and it just depends on mood. I'm like, I'm not in the mood to go read this right now. Like shows.
I'm a big mood reader too.
Yeah.
That's why like some of it's like I started that, but I want to read this now.
Yeah, I'm just like be there when I'm ready. So there's no, like I totally commend people that are like, hey, I'm gonna go through my backlog, or I can't read until I finish this book I've got, but I can't do that.
Yeah,
I can't be that way because I know I'll be ready when I'm ready. Same with shows. If somebody's like, hey, you gotta watch this, I'm like, I'm going to. Right. And I know I'll love it when I do, but I'm not ready right now.
I do the same thing. You said Kim's Convenience a while back, and now I'm like, that's the only thing I want to watch.
It's so good. I'm so sad I'm done. But it's so
my God. It ends with 5, right?
Yeah.
I'm in 4.
It's sad.
So sad.
It's so sad.
And then
like Black Sails, I was recommended by Lee and Sarah or Jessica forever. And finally I was like, okay, we'll try it. And now I'm like, Black Sails.
That's awesome. Yeah, a lot of TV for me is too like knowing that, okay, I'm going to be like doing this, or I'm going to be reading all these things this month. So I got to like not jump into a show because I will watch it all.
Oh, yeah.
You know, like when The Circle happened, I was like, I'm going through the entire, all of it.
I love that.
And even like Love Victor season 2 dropped today. I haven't started it because I knew if I would have started it earlier, that's all I would have done all day.
Yeah, I let myself watch 2 episodes, and then I was like, okay, you have to stop.
That's a good thing.
But at the same time, I did watch all of Starstruck this morning on HBO at work. Well, partly at the gym, but also at work. What can you do?
You know, stuff happens.
Whoops.
I blew through Mayor of Easttown, so
Same.
It's like that's gone. It's so good.
Speaking of watching things, did you both finish watching Sweet Tooth?
I sure did.
I haven't yet. I watched it all. Yeah, I was saving it.
Oh, it's. Should I say how I feel? Should we go? Even though we're going to talk about it Sunday.
A little quick.
But I'll give you a quick. I loved it so much. There you go. I'm really looking forward to more. Yeah.
Perfect. But yeah, I saved it because I want to watch it with Elliot because I think he'd like it.
Oh, for sure.
He was like, as long as there's not any elk people in it.
It's got to think for elks.
As long as as long as it's not something crazy like animal children.
You know what? Like I was reading like, you know, Netflix posted, what was it? Did you see that? Where they were like, look at the cute hybrid babies in Sweet Tooth. Every comment was like, this ain't it. What is this? This is horrifying. Netflix, what are you doing? And it's so funny. But it's also number 1 on Netflix right now. So what do you think about that? Like,
oh, don't worry. I
just said I loved it.
Yeah, I haven't watched it yet. So we'll talk about it on Sunday, though. Mm-hmm. We'll do a comparison. And that way I get to talk about it freely, because last time I talked too much about a show.
Oh, gosh. You could do anything on this show.
I know. It's so relaxing. It's fine. No, everybody knows what to expect here. It's not people that like randomly got it. They're like, wait a second. Y'all are too woke on this side of the channel. But everybody was really sweet and commented back to that guy. I was like, hey, no, there's a lot in this channel. You don't have to watch this.
Yeah, you can literally
about it. And I was like,
go watch some other show.
Thanks.
There's a lot of channels for that kind of person.
Oh, yeah. I mean, we know the types of stuff that you watch. And I won't say what the name is because they'll try to bully us and dox us. Yeah.
You want me to throw in some reads here?
Go for it. Reed shows up.
That'd be funny. Also, I'd be like, how are you here? You're supposed to be at work. The Daily Lives of High School Boys.
Oh, I love the anime.
I kept hearing that.
So much. Because it's like short.
Yeah, I kept hearing that.
It's really funny. I'm sure the book is hilarious.
Yeah, I got this from my library, so I was like, oh, I got to try it. It was entertaining. I do think I was reading some of the reviews. I think it lands, I would guess, lands better as an anime. but it was still entertaining enough that they have more volumes. I'll probably read them. Of course, I read the second volume of Wonder Cat.
Oh my god.
It's so cute. It's so good. You would love it. It is such a blast. This little cat who walks around and just like does his day while his dad is at work, and it's so cute because he'll like go help people. I don't know, and he's got a little bow tie, and he walks around on his feet, and it's adorable. Yeah, beautiful. It's the best. It's so good. The Sprite and the Gardener. This is an Oni Press book. It's like the size of Tea Dragon.
Oh, I've been wanting to read this.
This was also at my library. I really enjoyed it. It's about these little sprites who, back in the day, in the history of them, used to come and like help gardens like flourish and stuff. And they're like, oh, we're not really needed anymore. Like with everything, like people can handle it. It's fine. Like, you know, the soil's good and whatever. So they're these tiny little guys. And this gardener's like having a hard time. And this little sprite's like, okay, well, we can still use the magic. Like, we could go help this gardener out. And that's pretty much the whole story. But it was really, I don't know, it was sweet. It was lovely. Little delightful read. Very fast. I liked it.
Remind me before you end the show to bring up Oni Press, because I feel like there's some stuff going down on Twitter.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't see the stuff.
I'm very confused by it. So
okay, let's do that. Okay. You want me to blow through the rest? I think you were done, right?
Oh yeah, I'm done.
Okay. Song of the Court, which I had to get because there's a cat. I mean, come on. Who, you know, so this cat, her dad was a really big violin player and like really great and lovely, left the violin to her when he passed. And she never learned how to play it. Knows it's worth money, and her family also has this garden with like a lot of flowers, and she goes to like the market to sell the flowers, and it's been a family business all her life. And so her parents like left that to her, and she's just like, I got to keep that legacy going. So I think I need to sell this violin because I need more seeds and blah blah. So she goes to sell a violin, and I believe the princess of the town or something, Your Majesty, she calls her, maybe the queen. She runs into her and she's like, oh, you're a musician, because she sees her with the violin. And she's like, I'm having this big party. I want you to play. I need a musician. And she's like, okay, never played violin in her life, right? So then she's got to like figure out how to play it, and then she keeps it, of course. And she's really happy she did. Anyway, ends up loving it. It's a whole thing. It's just a really cute little story, and I love the art.
It's very cute. Yeah,
it was adorable. So I enjoyed that. This has been sitting on my shelf for too long, so I finally read it. Faith Erin Hicks, which we both love, right?
Yeah.
The Adventures of Superhero Girl.
Done.
I mean, it's a superhero girl, and this little, like, they're little, like, one-pagers, pretty much. They do, like, you know, they continue a story, but that's how they came out. I believe it was a webcomic. Kurt Busiek actually does the intro, and he loves it with his daughters, which was really cute. I am a Busiek fan. Yeah, and she really mocks like superhero stereotypes in a fun way, and like just a really cool character. And I really like this. I was sad I don't think there was ever anymore that was like printed.
Yeah.
But it's really good. It's by Dark Horse. This cute little wide book. I liked it a lot. I think you would like it. I read Don't Go Without Me by, what's her name? Rosemary Valero O'Connell,
who we
love.
It good? I've been dying to order this so much. I want to order it so bad, but where'd you order it from?
It's Short Box, so it's in the UK.
Okay, I figured that was the only way to do it, right?
It's the only way I've seen, which sucks, because it takes forever. Reed actually got this for my birthday. It came like 2 months later. So
I've been, because Avery Hill Publishing has been like, listener, I was like, please, I just want the book.
Yeah, and it's beautiful, of course. Absolutely beautiful.
I mean, they're so incredibly talented.
It's short stories, and they're all so good. And this art is just, of course, beautiful throughout it. I really liked every story. I probably like the first one the most, but and the first one was great. There's this little spot in town where if you close your eyes for 10 seconds, I believe, you're supposed to end up in another world. Everyone thinks it's fake. So then these two girls, these girlfriends go there and they do it. She opens her eyes and she's like, where'd you go? So her girlfriend's gone. she's in this whole other like universe. There's these like little things everywhere who she talks to, and she's like, I'm looking for someone. She describes her partner every time. Yeah. And every time she does to these people, they're like, you're going to have to give me something so I can give you something and give you information as far as where to find, your girlfriend. So every time she recites all these things she loves about her, every time she loses more and more information. She loses that memory every time more and more, to the point where she doesn't even remember who she's looking for. Yeah, it's a whole, so it's kind of heartbreaking, but it's really great. It has a good ending. So I love that one.
It's so bad.
And that's just one of the short stories. Yeah, they're great. It's a great short story collection. They're all so good, and a lot of them are weird, and this is 100% worth it. You'll love this.
Are you going to get Tilly's new release
I pre-ordered
of all hers?
Yeah, I pre-ordered it, so I don't know when it's coming. I pre-ordered it from Avery Hill, actually, so I'm like, that may come.
I'm probably just going to do an order from them, I guess, because I don't know how else to get things.
Yeah.
They have great books. I'm so jealous of them.
Great. Right?
It's like having the first second, but...
Oh, for sure. Another great book that you need to read, because you're going to love it, is The Girl from the Sea.
Girl, it's on my list.
Molly Ostertag, who's amazing.
It's on my Amazon wish list, so I remember to order it.
Who did The Witch Boy. Her art is just gorgeous. Gorgeous. I love it so much. But this was a great story about, what was she called? A Selkie? Who's like a seal girl, right?
Yeah.
And she
Is she a little seal girl living in a seal world?
That's right, yeah.
One day when we start our podcast where it's called Dickin' Around, we'll talk about As Told by Ginger, but let's talk about that episode.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, that show was so good. Is that on? That was on Disney, right?
No, that's a Nickelodeon show.
Oh yeah, maybe it's on Paramount. I don't know.
I'm a little steel girl living in
I don't know why I said Disney. I was thinking Nickelodeon as I said it anyway.
I like that line about how seals don't cry or something. I don't remember.
This was just great. She comes onto land for a reason. I don't want to ruin anything. And they go through a lot together, and maybe they save some seals. Like, it's great. It's really great.
Love it.
A very quick read. It's so good. And of course, I'm reading Buffy, and I'm having a lot of feelings about Buffy.
I'm gonna wait and catch up once we put it on the show.
Once we put it on the show, there is, toward the end of Angel, some art. I sent you some of it. Girl.
Yeah, it's bad.
Oh, it's honestly, look, I don't like coming on here and bashing art, okay?
It wouldn't be the first time we've bashed some,
I know, it's true. Some Buffy stuff.
Art.
It's worse than the Dark Horse stuff. By a lot. It's the worst. I think it's the worst comic art I've ever seen, and I've seen some bad stuff. It is the worst, and I'm like, how did you get this job? That may sound mean, but like, how did you get the job?
I think when you have, I think there's something to be said about certain artists should not work on comic books like that, because you have to deal with a likeness of a real person.
Yeah.
And I think it does take away from it significantly. And what you show me, I'm like, that's not them.
And every panel changes.
Yeah.
It's like, I can't even keep track. I'm like, okay, this person's blonde. Is it Kate, or like, who is it? Because like, it could be anyone who's blonde. I just have to use context clues.
Yeah.
Because it changes so much, and it's so bad. It's just so bad.
But then a lot of art, to be honest. Oh, and we did already do the haul, so it's the beginning. Now we're shooting the shit.
Yeah, which I definitely showed your stuff ready, so you missed it, sorry. But also, thank you.
Okay, Oni Press.
Yeah.
Now, I can't find anything on the internet except for this like tweet from Steens. I forgot their actual name. It was just Steens. They did archival quality. You have that book. I have that book.
I love that book.
And they're a comics editor and stuff. So Oni Press announced that the Oni Press Line Forge Publishing Group and Sarah Gatos, who I guess is like their editor-in-chief, mutually agreed to part ways effective immediately. And the whole post is very nice by Oni Press, like, hey, good for you, we've enjoyed your time, blah, 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 blah. But then Steens from Archival Quality retweeted and said, ha ha ha, how about that? And then under that tweet said, "Comeuppance, just desserts, writing on the walls," and I have no idea what's going on. I can't find anything about. I don't know if it's a comeuppance for Oni Press, a comeuppance for Sarah Gatos. I don't know.
Yeah, they should have been a bit more specific, just so we know.
Maybe they can't.
Well, as far as like whose side, right? Because like that could be. I don't know. And insiders know.
I have no idea because everything else.
Well, I do know when they merged.
It's very positive for Sarah Gatos. Or like, so I don't know what's happening. I know some part of it's like some layoffs,
which happened when they merged. There were a lot.
But the only one I saw that was weird was from Steens. That was like, so I don't know.
Interesting. I don't know either.
But keep an eye out. I just want everybody to keep an eye out so you can tell me.
Yeah, for sure.
Before I do, because I want to know what's happening.
It's funny. Okay, so I haven't read this, but I have an Oni Press book by me because I was going to start reading this today, which I still will. It's called My Riot. This is one that Reed picked up, actually. And I just love the art. So I'm going to show the art and the kind of like interesting page texture, right?
I like that.
Yeah, it's cute, and there's like interesting art choices, like color work. I don't know much about it other than it's in the 90s. It's in the 90s. There's teenagers. Oh, Val, a teenager from a conservative family, has grown up dreaming of being a ballerina.
How do you know? Yeah. After heavy vinyl.
Recently, something has changed. She gets introduced to punk rock. Come on. It's going to be, I think it's going to be a good time. So.
Speaking of punk rock, Hayden has a question. Say, Kristan, where can one find that Sad Religion book that you got there behind you? So many in the audience might be intrigued.
This one right here?
The one with a good face feel?
This one, it does. You can go to readchancellor.storeenvy.com and get it there. It's a nice big paperback. I believe Maddie really liked it. She has not put up her Goodreads review, so I'm not positive. But
it's a 5 out of 5.
I don't even think she rated it, but it's fine.
But I did talk about it in a video and link to it.
Yes, which is lovely.
If you like, honestly, it's all black and white. If you like coloring, you could color that book.
If you really wanted to.
I bet Reed would like it. He'd be like,
Reed does have a coloring book out, by the way, for his G.G. Allen book. You can get a coloring book and color some of that. But it's a good time. You can learn about Reed and his life. Reed is my husband, P.S. So, you should buy it and support us. Also support your hand. It feels nice.
Support them and their cats, please.
Yes, please. Oh my gosh. Just look, it's real. The support is real because I just paid $400 for a tooth surgery for my cat Buffy.
Oh my gosh.
She I think I told you, she broke her fang.
Yeah.
She broke it at the crown, right? So we had to get an appointment to get the rest of it out, like down in there. I guess with cats, this isn't interesting to anyone maybe, but I guess with cats, it's so hard to do teeth surgery on them to get them removed because they have such little mouths and there's a real risk of every time breaking their jaw, which is horrifying. I was told, we could break your jaw. And I'm like, what? Don't do that. So.
Yeah, because I took a pug-in for tooth surgery and it was no big deal.
Oh, apparently cat teeth are big deals, which I kind of remembered from Willow, but it's been a while. It's been years since she got all her teeth out. And this was a little different. She had a broken tooth in there, Well, she waited for that. I knew she's dealt with some gingivitis. She would never let her brush her teeth ever in life. It just would not. She's not that cat. She's not that cat. Okay. So she's dealt with some of that. So he was like, let's give her a tooth cleaning. Let's get that tooth out. Great. Well, thank you so much. I'm glad somebody's appreciating it.
This is the part of the show where we're done. And so it's the real life /
just letting you know.
We'll talk about because of simple halls and reason veterinary dentistry.
Anyway, guys, my cat had 5 teeth removed. She, those big ones on the sides and the back and on the bottom, those were literally, he said there were holes in them and the nerve was exposed. Big cavities. And I'm like, I didn't know. They're so good at hiding pain, but I'm like, you were probably in pain. So yeah, that's Buffy right now. Oh, she heard us talk about cats. She's like, I gotta get in here.
It was your time.
Yeah.
So let's catch up on stuff we've watched. I watched the Sailor Moon Eternal movies on Netflix.
Good stuff.
Good. It is exactly the level of cheesiness that is required from a magical girl anime, but also so gay. It does not disappoint at all. Because Sailor Uranus is there, and she can't help herself. I
mean, is that something that I could just watch?
I wonder.
Yeah,
I don't see why not. I mean, I think you'd appreciate it more if you've watched other things, but it's fun. You just have to know that the Sailor Scouts are already together. You don't need to know too much. I mean, the one thing you might be confused by is there's an arc where Sailor Moon and $60 Mask, daughter from the future, comes from the future, and she's stuck there hanging out with them. And
spoilers.
Sorry.
Just kidding.
Says Sailor Chibi Moon. It means there's another cat. There's 3 cats at this point.
Love that.
But there's always this weird thing where she's like, Sailor Moon's always jealous of Sailor Chibi Moon with like Tuxedo Mask. It's always been a thing. It was very apparent in the original anime where you're like, stop crushing on your dad, even though it's from the past, you weirdo.
Oh, weird.
But okay. But it's very good.
So this is where you also get cat butts.
Yeah, but it's good. Okay,
good.
Girl. And I'm sure we have more TV shows to talk about eventually, but oh my god, these claws are so sharp.
Oh, yeah, you gotta cut those.
I don't.
You're like, no, it's not happening.
I wait until Tina comes over.
Oh.
And then she'll do it.
I get them when they're real sleepy.
Oh, yeah, no. I can't even get the dogs. It's too stressful. So I just allow myself to be clawed up to death. And I'm very allergic. I mean, I'm allergic to cats, so like...
Oh, well, that's not good for you.
When I get cut, it's like, oh, well.
A problem, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I say that, but like Buffy won't let us do that. So if she goes in for tooth cleaning, I'm like, cut her nails while she's under, because like that'll be good.
Please.
Yep.
Disney Plus made me watch more TV than I ever had before. It's insane. I always watch a lot of TV. So, but it doesn't change. Oh, did you watch Loki this week yet?
No. I'm not sure I will. Should I?
Yeah, you should watch it.
Yeah, I should. Okay.
I'm not even I'm not one of those like super Loki fangirls or anything. I thoroughly enjoyed it.
Okay,
Owen
good.
Wilson's perfect.
Okay.
Owen Wilson's perfect. He's just
I didn't even know he's in it, so that's how much I don't know.
God. He's the main character. He's like a...
Okay.
Yeah. He's really funny.
Well, that's going to be behind Mighty Ducks, so... Which we're only...
cry every episode of Mighty Ducks. It's not even sad.
Oh my gosh. I get it, though. It's the music. It's the swelling music.
Can we talk about how those 2 girl best friends, I just feel like eventually they're...
There's girl... I don't even know what you're talking about.
Oh, shit. Never mind.
I'm like, we're only a few episodes in. I mean...
Nothing.
I'll be on the lookout for that. I probably would have been anyway.
Watch the Loki. Both Olsens are in superhero shows. What do you mean both Olsens?
Yeah, because there's
more.
3.
Is there another Olsen?
There's 3 Olsens.
Besides the ones I know?
Oh, maybe he meant Wilsons. Like Luke and Owen?
Oh, is that combined? Because that'd be funny.
I assume he didn't mean Olsons.
Although Owen Wilson, you could combine it to be Olsen.
Also, Mary Kate and Ashley, they don't do shows anymore, so I'd be very confused by that.
And then one day in the future, I'll probably go watch the D+ show I'm working on. Yeah, you better.
Ooh, yeah. Please do.
Wilson's, yeah. And I love Luke Wilson, Stargirl. I think he's perfect. He's perfect dad energy. And then Owen Wilson isn't even like very Owen Wilson in this. He's just very, I don't know how to describe him, but he's witty.
Okay. I'm going to watch it then. I'll watch it.
Like the way he played, it's so good. I haven't seen the new Conjuring yet. I'm saving it for Whitney when she comes back from vacation. Where did you jump out from? Oh my god, I'm seeing the new Conjuring today in complete dark. Wish me luck. I should hope you're not seeing it alone because I love those movies, but they'd scare me and I don't want to see them alone. So
I've never seen
I hope it with somebody. Do you like scary movies?
I like thrillers more than scary movies, but
Those are scary.
I loved
feel
Wrong Turn, which is awful, and I'm aware, but I did love it.
Hey, you know, I really
It's
like
bad.
Tusk with the.
Oh, I love Tusk. Yeah,
I love
yeah.
Tusk.
It's so it's not good, but it's
I
great.
saw that someone made a Tusk cake. I was like,
That's hilarious. Yeah,
the
that's a
best
good
thing I've
one.
ever seen.
Those are the kind of movies I'll get into that.
Oh my god, so good.
It's crazy.
Oh yeah, I forgot that Hayden said to read the Conjuring comic. I'll do it because I love horror. Like we went out to go see Spiral, which is the new like Saw movie, which is fine, but that's cool. Anyways, guess we'll end it or whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
So lame. We'll be back on Sunday.
Yes, we will.
To talk about Sweet Tooth.
Yep, we're gonna talk about the show. We're gonna compare it to the comic. It'll be fun.
So yeah, coming out. Don't forget to check out our sponsor, In Stock Trades. I hope that I will be buying things from them for my birthday, for my present to myself. We'll see.
You better be. You better be. Hopefully live on air, and you can all witness it.
Oh, that'd be the
Get
best.
this,
I'm gonna share my screen and be like,
You know what?
and then just very loud key smashing. That's my ASMR. Just be like, I'm gonna buy things now.
That's not a bad show idea. We can literally call it "Let's Get Maddie Some Books," and then we're gonna go through why you should get this over this. Maybe you should get that. That's a better price.
I'd be like, donate live to our Ko-fi, and I'll buy more books. We'll tell No Scrunch Guy. He'll show up. He doesn't know about this channel. He'll know about it. We'll just tell No Scrunch Guy if he buys me books, I'll do a No Scrunch live on air.
Oh gosh, he'll give you thousands of dollars.
Well, he's only sending me $5 at a time. I was like, boy, you think I'm going to No Scrunch for $5?
No.
After I know that's a thing for you?
Yeah, no. That deserves more.
Come on. Anyways, we'll be back here Sunday. I hope you all have a good day. You know, go watch Mighty Ducks.
Yeah, and thanks for joining us on a Friday.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. Also, go watch Sweet Tooth. Get ready.
See you.